Madhusudan Asawa. I'm a consultant interventional cardiologist practicing in Pune. Heart failure is basically the inability of our heart to pump effectively to maintain the body's needs. You can simply define it as a weakness in the pumping function of the heart. Now, the problem could be due to two reasons. Either there is an impaired filling of the heart, or the heart is not able to eject enough blood. The most of the times symptoms are characterized by shortness of breath, easy fatigability, a little swelling in the legs, exertional pain in the chest when you're walking. And it's important because heart failure almost takes, as we speak, 1 to 2% of adult population of India is suffering from heart failure and its symptoms. So not only it is that it's a life-threatening disease, it takes a toll on the patient's mental, financial and physical condition and increases the hospitalizations. So I cannot emphasize less how much it has to be taken into cognizance that the treatment of this disease is very important. Anyone with a long-standing or uncontrolled hypertension, diabetes mellitus, anyone who has suffered a heart attack in the past, people who have abnormally functioning valves, what we normally call as valvular heart disease, or anyone having childhood heart disease or birth defects in the heart, which we normally call as congenital heart disease. Anyone belonging to any of these categories are more prone to development of heart failure. Now, early recognition of symptoms of heart failure will go a long way in further treatment of the same. For example, shortness of breath, abnormal fatigue, and swelling in the legs, and so on. So when you visit your doctor or consult your cardiologist or your physician for that matter, he might do a couple of blood tests. Let's say there's a test called ProBNP, which if raised would help your physician in recognizing that you are having early symptoms of heart failure. He might advise you to do a ultrasonography of the heart, which is called as 2D echocardiography, which will more or less provide you with the diagnosis. Look, heart failure in itself is serious and can also be life-threatening. But having said that, it is manageable if patient takes adequate lifestyle modification measures, takes optimal medical treatment, and we have significant newer therapies that have come for treatment of heart failure. Significant progress has been made when it comes to newer drugs, which have increased the armamentarium of your treating doctor, if I may say that, and newer device-based therapies have come, which have really revolutionized the whole trajectory of treatment of a heart failure patient, making them lead a stable and overall near normal life. So if you or your loved one, anyone has symptoms of heart failure, I think you need to ask your doctor and consult them and inquire about the newer therapies that have come for managing your disease in a better way. Heart failure, though serious, is easily manageable if a person follows some simple steps. Number one, of course, has to be his lifestyle modification, like we spoke about stopping smoking, alcohol, tobacco chewing, making sure that his salt intake is less. Number two, optimal medical treatment, which of course has to be in consultation with your cardiologist or your physician, and we would expect you to follow whatever regimen he has advised to you. With all the newer therapies that are now coming, you should definitely benefit, but the benefit can only get transmitted to you if you are regular on it and you're taking it. And number three, importantly, is taking regular checkups, visiting your consultant regularly, being aware about development of new symptoms, and testing yourself, as in so many times the lab parameters can go haywire if not tested in time. And these are simple steps basically. There's no rocket science in this, And I believe if these steps are taken, no heart can remain weak. There's no question of making you stronger. You're always strong.